What's up, everybody? William the Creator here, and today I'm doing a non-spoiler review for Thunderbolts. So, then, for anybody that haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, the movie came out on Friday, but I saw it Thursday at 2:30 p.m. in IMAX. And I gotta say, this movie was awesome. It was epic. It was so like the Winter Soldier and the Civil War style type movie back in the day of Marvel that made a lot of people feel enjoyable. And this had everything to it. It just felt like a bunch of. It felt like the Russo brothers kind of directed it, but it's not. It was someone else that directed this movie. But this movie, it was just such a fun, action-packed film. Everything about it, the choreography of the fighting, the practical stunt that the actors actually did themselves. Cause I watched an interview of all the actors and they did their own stunts for this movie. It was so good how they did it. It felt realistic. It felt like they actually had fun doing it. The plot basically is just about them, trying to cover up Valentina's, secrets and stuff that the government is trying to bring down. That the jury is trying to accuse her of having these things that could put her, in jail for life, and also to make her step down and not become the CIA director anymore. And Valentina, she's trying to stop that, so she hired these different different mercenary agents, not agents, but not vigilantes, but technically task force. I'm just calling mercenaries. They're just mercenaries, assassins. They're people that do the dirty work. She hired them to get rid of all her stuff that she has, so she won't have no evidence, so it make her look like she's clean. And the whole story does revolve mostly around Yelena. Okay, and Yelena, she's just tired of the life she's doing. Following Valentina's orders. She wants to be out there. She wants to be. She wants people to know that she's there to help them and stuff. She wants to be in the front pages. That's what Yelena wanted. She don't want to be hidden in the background doing all this dirty, shady shit. So, technically, she was going to quit, but then when after her father told her, like, no, if you're working for Valentina, that's an opportunity that I cannot get. And then Yelena's like, damn it. So she decided to do one more job for Valentina, and she told her that there's this assignment that she wants to be on the front covers and stuff, and Valentina says she can do it, which if you watch the movie and stuff, that was a complete lie, because Valentina is fucking dirty. She's really dirty. So Yelena, of course, goes to this area to get rid of the evidence, and then all of a sudden she meets these other missionaries, and then they get to this fight out and stuff, not knowing that they all are being disposed by Valentina. And then that's when the movie or story starts of them trying to get the revenge with another threat ahead of not knowing that there's a threat upon them that's trying to take them out, which I'm not going to say nothing until my spoiler review. But I mean, the plot it was a simple plot. It was an action plot. It was kind of simple, but it was trying to show you the reality of what most of these people, these villains that have been in previous Marvel films have been going through and what they want to be like and stuff. So that's basically what the plot is, and their struggles and stuff, and how they're trying to be what they want to be. Everything else was good. Acting was good. Yelena, played by Florence Pugh, she was sexy as hell in that movie. I mean, even though she was wearing her regular uniform, it still looks good on her no matter what. Florence Pugh is just beautiful. Seeing Winter Soldier again was awesome. Red Guardian was funny as hell. He was my favorite character through all this. I love seeing Ghost again. She was cool. U.S. Agent. I hated him in Falcon Winter Soldier, but that's how you feel that character in that show, because you're supposed to hate him. In this one, you kind of feel sad for him, but at the same time, you guys start cheering for him because he started becoming kind of cool in the movie. And then, of course, Taskmaster, which Taskmaster is Taskmaster. And then Bob was cool. And when you know who Bob is, you'll be like, oh shit, that's Bob. Okay? And then I'm not going to say anything else. But everyone did good with their roles. Valentina, she did good with her roles. She pissed me off a lot. I wanted to go in there and bitch slap her in the face, knock her on the ground, and tell her that she's a bitch, basically. But whole movie was just fun. A lot of action, a lot of fighting scenes. There was one scene where there was one scene where they were all fighting each other in this place, and it felt like it was like going on a one-shot fight for the whole time. It was so awesome. There were moments I cannot explain because it will spoil the movie, so I'm not gonna say anything else until the spoiler-free review. But this movie, it was fun. I hope this movie makes a lot of money when tomorrow, when the box office grossing comes out for it. It's It has awesome credit scene. The not the first credit scene, but the one way after all the credits. It had credit scenes like 2 minutes and 50 something minutes long, but it leads into something, and that's what people were hoping for. Because every other credit scene we got for the other Marvel movies, it was just wandering off somewhere, and you don't know where the hell it was going to. This one, it's like we're going into something, and you watch it like, okay, we now know where it's going towards, and I'll tell you about that in the spoiler-free review. But yet, this credit scene, it goes straight into something that everybody's gonna be excited for. I'm telling you, you all will be excited for this, whatever was going to happen. Because I even in the theater when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, yes! I was excited. But other than that, go watch this movie. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody actually hates this movie. I don't hate it. I love it. 10 out of 10. It was fun to watch. It was probably the best Marvel movie had since this phase, because this does end phase 5, and then Fantastic Four starts phase 6 with Avengers Secret War or something else ending phase 6, and then we get the soft reboot of the MCU, and then I don't know, we're going on from there. But other than that, thank you for watching the review. I'll see you all in my spoiler-free one of Thunderbolts. Goodbye, everybody, and make sure that you find a way to get on those Wheatie Bucks with the little tiny toy that come with it. Sorry, I had to. That scene was funny. Bye, everybody.